Back at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Boss Life Secrets and Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So, I got a question today from a long-time subscriber, and this is actually a good question, really. I like questions that make me think. So I actually had to think about this. And before I get into that question, like, share this video, subscribe if it's your first time being here, and let me know what you think about this video. So, dude, I'm going to read some of this. He said, I've been following you for about 3 years now, and you've helped me greatly with my relationships and my social life, and I've managed to take all my relationships and upgrade the woman that I'm with to the next level. So he said, how did I know I was good with women? Or how do you know what you know? How do you know? I like this. I like how he said that. How do you know what you know? How do you know you're good? How do you know you're socially good? How do you know you have the advantage or the unfair advantage over other men? That's what he said. I like that. I like that. You've been following me. You've been listening to me too long. So when did I know I was, different? I had a little advantage, versus socially speaking. I'm not saying I'm better, than another man. Just socially speaking. That's what we talking about here. We're not talking about if you're better because of your parents or where you're from, how much money you got. We're not talking about that. Socially speaking, that's what I'm talking about here. How did I know it? And I had to think about that. That's a good question. I would say this. For years, I didn't think nothing of it. Because I was just living my life. I was just having some unique experiences. And even at the time, I didn't even know these experiences were unique until I started to talk to other guys. I started telling other guys what I've been experiencing during my travels in and outside the military. And even after the military. And even before the military. I was telling guys some of the stuff I was seeing and experiencing. And I had guys saying stuff like, I ain't never had no woman tell me nothing like that. Not in a bad, good or bad way. That's just their experience. And guys start saying stuff like, man, I ain't never had a woman tell me nothing like that. Or I ain't, that type of stuff happened like that. Some guys, check this out. Some guys didn't even believe me. Some of the stuff I was saying. They didn't believe it. And I have to admit, some of the stuff I've experienced is kind of hard to believe. If you're an average Joe, average cat, just walking around trying to figure out some shit, it really is. Some of this stuff is hard to believe. I admit that. This is why, for a long time, I just kept my mouth shut. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just keep living my life. I ain't saying nothing to nobody. Because people starting to call me a liar. And I'm like, how you know I'm a liar? I mean, I've known you forever. Damn near half of my life. And now all of a sudden I'm a liar? Come on, man. That don't even make no sense. But I understand. I understand from his perspective. It's hard to believe because he ain't never done it before. Most people look at it like if they ain't never done it before, never thought about doing it before, or maybe they're jealous. That's another thing you gotta watch out. You got your close friends. Some of these people ain't your friends. You know, you start telling them stuff, they ain't gonna congratulate you. They gonna start hating on you. That hate that you activate that hater chip that's deeply embedded in them. And it gets activated once you start talking too much. Be careful with that. I'm just saying, you know, like I started having unique. I'm not gonna say different experiences, unique experiences. Like for example, at least 3 or 4 times. This is when I was partying. I was going to those parties in San Diego, and L.A., and even in Japan. While I was in the Navy, and even in Charlotte. I was going to these parties. And, you know, I used to go to the nightclubs and some private parties and some house parties. And I remember one time, this actually happened more than one time. I had married guys offer me their wives. I'm going to say that one more time. Maybe that went over your head. I had married guys offer me their wives. Even if it was for one night. Now, when the first time it happened, check this out. The first time that happened, it was online. I met this, I was chatting with this woman online on Plenty of Fish. The first time it happened. And I think she was from the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. I think she was from the Philippines. And she said she was married to this guy for a couple years, I think like 10 years. 10 years or so. And they lived in, I think they lived in Concord, North Carolina, which is like, I guess like 30 minutes from Charlotte. Probably a little, yeah, like maybe this depends on where you at in Charlotte. Let's just say it's 30 minutes. It's not far. And she said they've been living there for, I don't know how many years. They've been married for like 10 years. I chatted with her for like a day, maybe like a day or two. And she said she wanted to meet me, right? So I said, all right, it's cool, you know. So I said, hey, let's set a day and time. What's daytime, nighttime? What's good for you? She said daytime. So I said, hey, I can meet like 4 o'clock, you know, because I'm off work and everything or whatever, right? Tomorrow. So she said, all right, cool. I'll follow up with you tomorrow. So I said, here's my phone number. Call me, right? Now the next day she called me, and she's like, I'm down to meet up with you and everything. But there's one thing. She was like, hey, I'm married. I didn't tell you that while we were sending email. She said, I'm married. And I'm going to bring my husband with me if we meet because I want to get to know you better. And I want us to have a long-term friendship. And sex is her intentions. That's exactly what she said. But she said she want to bring her husband along to get to know me, all us to get to know each other, and eventually, if things go well tomorrow, if things go well tomorrow, or whenever we meet, if things go well tomorrow, whenever we meet, and the more as soon as I get comfortable with you enough, I won't have to bring my husband along anymore. So, and then she went on to say that we we can have sex at your house or anywhere else, but not our house. So I said, oh, okay, whatever. So that's what I said over the telephone now. But when I hung the phone up, man, I kind of thought about that. I think I called her back probably like an hour later, and I was like, I'll pass. So even I said I'll pass. I'll pass on that. I ain't that. So I said, oh y'all, see at the time, I didn't know much about swingers. I didn't know much about that lifestyle. So she's basically they swingers or whatever. She actually educated me because I didn't really know much about that lifestyle at the time. So she said they swingers or whatever, and that's how they get down. I said, all right, that's just not for me. That's the last time I heard from her. Heck with that. And then it happened again with a black woman. But it didn't. She didn't bring her husband around though. That's the thing. She was just her. I met her by herself at a bar, and I used to see her every Sunday. Football, we used to watch football together like clockwork every Sunday, and we got to know each other. And she told me she was married after. This is like weeks later, maybe like 3 or 4 months later. And she said she go to underground private parties, if you know what I mean. So she said she wouldn't mind if she wanted to invite me to one of those parties. Because she wanted, not only did she want to get with me, she wanted me to go with her to the parties so she could show me off. So I told her, I said, hey, you know what? I don't know about going to the private parties, but I wouldn't mind getting to know you better. And then, so that's how it was. And then the third time it was a white woman and her husband. Actually this time the dude, her husband, approached me. Actually, all of them were talking at the bar, but he was the one that break the ice. He said, "Hey, my wife really liked you. She liked to spend time with you." So these are the type of experiences I've had, man. Really, and I'm not looking for these. I'm never looking for these type of experiences. But when I started having experiences like this, that's when I was like, maybe there's something I'm doing to these women, to bring it out of them, or something's going on. I mean, then I met women that were like, said they were willing to do almost anything to hang out with me. Anything. Threesome, whatever. Even though it was for one night. They'll do anything. I said, you mean anything? She said, you name it, anything. Anything. She said, I'll make an exception for you. Oh, God. And let me tell you something. These aren't no hood rats. I don't hang out with hood rats. These are educated, quote, quote, high quality women, respectable women that you would take home to your mama. These ain't no scallywag or bottom feeders. No, no, because there's a perception out there that only a certain type of woman will do a certain type of action. No, that's not true. It really boils down to what type of guy you are. This is my whole foundation of my second book, Love Can't Wait, and Boss Life Secrets. All you got to do is be the best you can be, and you will win out here. Just be a man. Manhood matters. Manhood rules. That's all you got to do. And the best part about it, you don't ever have to start all over again. Once you practice manhood, you never have to start all over again. It becomes a lifestyle. It's leadership at its finest. This is what a lot of guys don't understand. A lot of guys get focused on what the woman wants, what she's saying. Look, what do you want? What do you want to do with your life? That's my question to you. Why not you? Why you got to put yourself on the back burner? If you win, the woman will win. If the man wins, the woman will win. Why is that so hard for a lot of guys to understand? You get caught up in what some woman saying online or what she's saying at the job. I don't put 10 minutes into what any woman says or leaves comment online about. There's some women that follow me online, and every once in a while they'll make little statements. I don't even think about it. I didn't even take 5 minutes to think about it. I just look at it, read it, okay, all right, cool. You know why? I expect 97% of women to disagree with everything I say. 97%. I expect them to disagree with it. You know why? Because I'm trying to be the best man I can be out here. I ain't trying to be a woman. I ain't trying to look at nothing in the way that a woman would look at it. I'm not trying to approach anything in my life from a woman's perspective. That's why I expect most women to disagree with what I say and what I do and how I live my life. I expect them to disagree. I expect it. I'm trying to be a man. That's my responsibility. And that's your responsibility, if you're a man, to be a man. To be the best man you can be 24/7, 365. You know? The best you can be. That's the best move you can make. Really. Make your next move the best move. And don't worry about what the next man doing, the next woman is talking about, what the pastor is talking about, what your mama talking about, what your daddy talking about, what the boss talking about, what your boy is talking about down the block. What are you gonna do? Yeah? It's something to think about. What are you gonna do? Why not you? Why you can't choose you? You choose everybody else. Give everybody else benefit of the doubt. Why you can't give yourself the benefit of the doubt? Why you can't choose you? Just keep in mind, the quality of your life is going to be predicated upon the people you have around you. So you're only as strong as the people that you have around you. And if you're weak, you're going to live a life of disappointment and struggle. And the bad part about it, nobody's going to care as much as you. Nobody's going to care as much as you. It's your life. You got to make a decision. You got to do things that's in your best interest. So my question to you, what are you going to do today to kickstart your life and make a change? Leave a comment below. Like, share this video, subscribe to my channel. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.